Martha Stewart is off the market. The business mogul is currently in a relationship, though she wouldn't reveal any additional details during her Thursday night interview on Watch What Happens Live, as reported by People. "No," she told host Andy Cohen, before clarifying, "I shouldn't say no. I mean yes, but I'm not going to tell you." The 80-year-old kept her lips zipped about the romance, but did open up about her previous short-lived romantic connection to the late Larry King. Stewart said that she thought the two of them were just friends when they went out to dinner at Elio's in New York City. "I thought we were just talking about journalism etc. etc. And then he sort of got a little amorous," she told Cohen during the televised interview. She didn't share any other details about her evening out with King, who passed away in January, but gushed over how he was one of the nicest people to ever interview her. "By the way, he was probably, other than you, the nicest, kindest interviewer on TV," she shared. "And accurate and caring and interested. So, that's Larry King." Stewart was previously married to entrepreneur Andrew Stewart for 26 years from 1961 until they split in 1987 and later divorced in 1990. She kept his last name instead of returning back to her maiden name, Kostria. During their marriage they had one child together, television host and radio personality Alexis Stewart, 56. Alexis married trial lawyer John R. The legend, still known and beloved as Prince, will always be remembered for being a musical genius, a glitter-covered eccentric, and a charismatic and creative performer, who sadly died far too young. Katy in 1997, but divorced in 2004. He was basically nocturnal, rarely ate, loved watching and playing basketball, and threw incredible parties at his Minneapolis estate, Paisley Park, complete with live music and guest lists filled with his famous friends. But as much as we want to honor Prince's musical legacy, his generosity, and the struggles that made up his tragic real-life story, let us not forget his purpleness was also known for being temperamental, petty, and the definition of a diva. The pair of exes have 2 young children together, Jude and Truman, making Stewart a grandmother. Prince could throw more shade than a skyscraper, a talent which led to some highly entertaining feuds with A-list celebrities. Many started out over musical differences and spilled into deeply personal grudges, although there is also the occasional redemption story. From rookie pop stars to longtime rivals and an unfriendly ex, here are the celebrities Prince couldn't stand. Prince hated hearing Katy Perry and Ed Sheeran everywhere. A little thing like death couldn't stop Prince sharing his views on music with the world. In October 2019, 3 years after Prince died, writer Dan Piepenbring published the memoir he'd been collaborating on with his royal purpleness, titled The Beautiful Ones. It's not just another straightforward rock star narrative. We're talking about Prince after all. The book incorporates the musician's cartoons, unseen photos, and handwritten notes alongside memories from his life written in his personal code, e.g. using the number 2 instead of 2. There was one very clear message, however. Prince wrote that music execs keep trying to ram Katy Perry and Ed Sheeran down our throats and we don't like it no matter how many times they play it. This posthumous takedown must have been painful for Perry. Back in 2009, when she was known as the singer behind I Kissed a Girl, she cited Prince and his movie Purple Rain as career inspirations in a tweet. And in the aftermath of Prince's death in 2016, she tweeted, "And just like that, the world lost a lot of magic. Thanks for giving us so much. Way to ruin teenage dreams."